Welcome back to Right Now Trending TV News. Hey everyone, we are now approaching 300 subscribers on our channel. A massive thank you to each and every one of you who has subscribed, watched, and supported our journey. Your enthusiasm and comments keep us motivated and inspired to bring you the best content possible. If you have not subscribed yet, I kindly ask you to please hit that subscribe button and don't forget to click the notification bell so you never miss an update. Also, give this video a thumbs up. By liking the video, you're helping us reach more people and grow our community even more. Thank you again for your support. Now let's get started. Gabriela spills the beans on Teresa's stress and Louis's outburst. Hey everyone, today we're deep diving into the latest tea spilled by Gabriela, also known as Melissa's Old Nose, in an interview she did with David Yontif on his podcast Behind the Velvet Rope. Now, if you haven't visited his podcast, I advise you to head over there immediately. It is great. It is delicious. It is informative, and I can't get enough. So please head over there immediately. We're going to be breaking down the juicy details about Teresa's stress over Louis's behavior on the finale and what this means for the future. So grab your favorite drink and let's get into it. Now, first off, let's set the scene. The finale was a roller coaster of emotions and drama, but one moment that really stood out to me was Louis's harsh words about Margaret Josephs. He went so far as to say he hopes her son suffers. Yikes. This was a major shocker and definitely had us all talking. And it was such a shocker to me that I called my sister because I'm like, did you just see what I saw and did you hear what I heard? I can tell that Teresa was kind of uncomfortable with that. And you can tell that Louie makes statements before he thinks about what he's going to say. And I think his deep hatred for Margaret is just too much for him to even try to stay into character, a good character, that is. And so when he said that, I was just appalled that would come out of his mouth, and also that they would show that. But they did. So what's the scoop from Gabriela? According to her, Teresa was really stressed out by Louis's outburst. And right after the episode was taped, Teresa called Gabriela to vent about it. Now, can you imagine the pressure she must have been feeling? Gabriela also mentioned that Teresa was worried Louis's harsh words wouldn't resonate well with the audience. And it did not, I don't think, because I saw a lot of complaints about what he said online. So it did not resonate well. And do you think she had a point? Were Louis's comments too harsh for reality TV, or do you think it's all fair game in the world of housewives drama? It's almost like nothing surprises me now. People are saying and doing anything just to keep the cameras on them. But in his case, I just don't think he can help it. I think he has some internal demons that seeps out sometimes, and he just probably can't help it. He seems manic to me, and I am sorry that I'm saying that, but that's just how I feel, because I also took a look at his facial expressions as he's making these statements, and he's saying it with a strong disdain for Margaret. So that's just how I feel about it. Let's keep going. Gabriela also shared some interesting behind-the-scenes info. She said she got reliable information that Teresa and Louie are planning to apologize after the reunion airs. Now, this is a big deal. Apologies in the housewives world can either make or break relationships. And do you think an apology will be enough to mend fences with Margaret and the rest of the cast, or is the damage already done? I think the damage is done. I think Margaret is just over Louie and Teresa for that matter. So their apologies will go in one ear and out the other. Margaret has seen through both of them for a very long time. So she's just not going to be moved one way or the other. I think when he said it, he meant it. He said it with such harshness, and she will probably never forgive that. So it is what it is. Now let's talk about Margaret for a moment. She's been in the thick of the drama all season, and this comment from Louie is just another layer to the conflict. How do you think Margaret will react to a potential apology, which I've already said that I don't think she's going to accept the apology. And I think that's all I need to say about that. Now, back to Teresa. It's clear that she's caught between her loyalty to Louie and her relationships with the other housewives. This isn't the first time Teresa had to navigate such tricky waters, but it might be one of the most intense situations she's faced. What do you think? Is Teresa handling this the best way she can? Or are there better ways she could be managing Louis's behavior and the fallout? I think Louis is uncontrollable. I really do. I think Teresa has gotten more than she bargained for. I think she has buyer's remorse, but I think she's too proud to ever express that out loud. I think she is in awe of how he reacts to a lot of situations. And unfortunately, it's rolling over to her. So she's dealing with the fallout of a lot of his bad behavior. And I think truly that people that are close to them have seen this. And I think they are too afraid to tell Teresa what they really think about Louis for fear of retribution from Louis or Teresa. Teresa is very protective of her family, and she's very defensive. So you have to approach her very carefully. But that's what she bargained for, and that's what she got. Now, it's also worth noting how this situation impacts Teresa and Louis's relationship. Public apologies and the stress of reality TV can take a toll. Now, do you think this will strengthen their bond, showing that they can face challenges together? Or could it expose cracks in their relationship? I think the cracks have already been exposed and shown. Finally, let's not forget the audience's role in all of this. We're all invested in these storylines, and our reactions can influence the show's direction. So what's your take? Are you siding with Teresa and hoping for a resolution? Or do you think Louis's comments are unforgivable? And what about Margaret? Is she the real victim here? Or is there more to the story? Alrighty, Housewives fans, that's it for today's deep dive. So let me know in the comments what you think about Gabriela's revelations. Do you think Teresa and Louis's apology will change anything? That's one to ponder on. Well, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more Housewives updates. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.